Hello viewers, how are you all? First of all, happy Women's Day to all women. So normally we call women from the age of 18 as they are minor, sorry, as they are major. So what is Women's Day? Everybody celebrates every year, and knowingly or unknowingly, intentionally or unintentionally, people puts many posts about Women's Day and so on. Irrespective of whether they respect women or not, they put many posts in only in Women's Day. And but do you think only in Women's Day if they put very good posts in a respecting way, or way if they behave in a good way, it would be enough? That's why every year the days are going, the Women's Day is celebrated every year, but then the structure or the status quo of the society is same, because there is nothing done, nothing is implemented which was said. So today I don't want to talk about any kind of discrimination women is facing or any kind of things, but then I want to talk something very important, like the main thing, women specialty is multitasking. So many women does multitasking in all things, even though whether it's a housewife or a employee, every woman does multitasking in their life in all aspects. But we never notice that we are doing multitasking, because normally we are not told to be noticed about that. So first we should notice that we are doing multitasking every day. If the woman is employed and working and housewife, definitely she is doing multitask job, because the work is done both in households as well as in workplace. And the thing is, if the woman is low class woman, the works that were given in workplace is highly domestic works, and in house also they are the works are done very domestic works. So everywhere there are completely the woman is doing unpaid services which are not included in the national income. So this and all everybody knows that. No, there's no need to talk about that. The thing is, we should also notice that women are there in different fields in different sectors, not only in households, but women are in different sectors, like business, technical, as technology, in terms of business, technology, air hostess, railway, then all aspects. But then still the perspectives are not changed in third world countries, because even people are in that kind of postings. Even the women is in politics, they were given only soft roles to perform due to the structure, a patriarchal structure, as well as the mindset of the people. So we are talking this much about this achievements and this much about why it's happening like that. But did you ever think how the structure was inbuilt? Like women were discriminated. Did you think ever, and why women has to struggle this much to come to higher position? So the reason is socialization. Actually, this is a sociological term which is used called as gendered socialization, which means the socialization means learning. Normally, if you notice, every child learns through observation of people around the child. Like the first agency of that socialization would be family. So in that family, mostly who will be there? Mother and father, then brother, and so on. But then we are teaching different things. Like we will teach everything to the children, even to greet others. Parents will teach them from small age. We should say thank you when somebody gives something. We should say sorry if we do any mistake. against somebody, everything people teach us. Why we teach them? Because they should develop that topic, that habit, till their old age. They should develop this habit. That's why we generally do those things. We generally teach the children. But then this gendered socialization is learning, like we are instilling the gender roles to the children. If she is a girl, we are instructing her to perform her roles, gendered roles. If he's a boy, we are instructing her to perform her gender roles. We are no we without instructing itself, when mother and father does the roles, automatically the child follows that. So it is done through this observational learning. So there is one theory called as social learning theory, which means when any person in the any child learns the things by observing others, what they no need to teach anything. Automatically, whatever the parents does, automatically it will be instilled to the children, and that attitude develops to the children. Because if you see, there will be as it's a women's day, I want to talk specifically on gender. So if there is in if there is a young boy in the home, the both father and mother are there. So when father shows the masculine attitude or shows the ego towards him and the mother, and performs this domestic violence and all, automatically the son will do the thing automatically, because it is learnt automatically. Because what our own gender do, automatically we do that. So as his father is doing the thing, he is also in when he becomes an adult and gets married, he is also performing the same thing towards his wife and the children. So the thing is gender socialization. So this kind of discrimination or the subordination of women starts only from the parents, from the family. What family teaches to the children, that thing they will implement in their family as well as in workplace. So if that attitude develops towards women to the person, automatically they show this kind of attitude not only in family but also in the workplace also. So, and another thing I want to mainly say is, people should be, the children, especially boys, should be, and girls should be aware of how to behave with the opposite gender. As I said, no, everything we are teaching to the children, how to behave with others, like which whom we should trust, whom we should not trust, everything. But then we are not teaching this gender socialization. Like we are not socializing regarding the gender well. That's the main problem we are facing in today's situation, even in modern society. For example, if even though the boy knows everything how to behave with others, if the parents don't teach how to behave with the opposite gender, like another girl, he definitely will not know till the old age that how to behave with the girls. Whatever he sees, he thinks that is a fun. For example, if we don't teach this is wrong, like this you should not behave with a like with, for girl which we are teaching good touch and bad touch, right? And how we should protect ourselves. So for boy also we should teach how which is not correct and which is not true. Call HP Colony Mama plus 919291339743 India. HP Colony Mama plus 919. Decline button. Unable. Audio lab. Pause recording button. Volume controls hidden. Pause recording button. Sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the call. So the main thing is we should understand how we should so we should teach that boy how he should behave with the girl or a woman. Because if in small age we normally they don't know about the about very they will be like in small age. Any child, they don't, that child don't know about this patriarchy, or don't know about this abuse and so on. But then how you can watch any child will not like small child will not show any kind of this patriarchal nature or ego that he is a boy, if you notice. But then how that patriarchy is developing to him automatically by seeing his father, and not only his father and the other people, other peer group around him. And many times we can see even the mother will support and encourage those aspects which he is performing. And even though the mother teaches that it's not correct, the boy is not going to listen, because what, as I said, according to social learning theory, what our gender do, our own gender do, that only we also perform. That's the thing. So we should be very careful while especially while talking any word in front of the children which is vulgar. And as I told, we should teach the boy also how to behave with the opposite gender, like how to treat the women irrespective of the dressing or and so on, which place we should not touch, which place is not correct, what which action is not correct, which action is not, which is correct to perform with the girl. That should be that the many people are not, many parents are very much hesitant to talk about this to the children. If they are hesitant to talk about the children, when nowadays the people are highly exposed to this mobile phones. So if in mobile phone unexpectedly, if they see anything when the parents are not there, they wanted to know with curiosity. We can't say that's no, because if they are children, so they are normally like other things, they are watching it very very normally. So they wanted to know it, they are very much eager to know what is that. When they wanted to know eagerly, they will automatically browse that continuously every day to know that. So that's turning into a very very wrong manner, and it's sometimes it's becoming they are performing that in the action, that's creating lots of problems. And we are hearing many cases that small child, like 4 years child or 13 years child, is committing this kind of crimes. Why? It's because of the only because of the negligence and lack of gender socialization of left by the parents. So if parents should be very much open to talk about this to the children. If they teach, if they don't teach, automatically when they watch in movies or when they watch it somewhere, they themselves will search. So when they search, they will the Google or anything will not give the proper interpretation of that, and they will be interpreting that in some other way. So as a parents, it's your responsibility to teach to the child what is that, why we should not perform that, so that the boy will be aware about that, so that they won't watch next. If they, unfortunately, if they turn to see those kind of scenes in the movie or those kind of sites in mobile, they immediately skip that, because they will know this is wrong. If you don't say that is wrong, if you don't socialize your child that it is those kind of activities are wrong, like they should not behave like that to the girl, then how will they know? When they watch that kind of things, they think it's a very normal act, because they are children. So first thing, to keep the sites in that mobile itself a very wrong thing, that too while giving to the children. But then we can't restrict children, we can't every time, we can't monitor children what they are watching. So definitely we should teach the children why, what is wrong and what is right, regarding how to behave with the opposite gender. How to, like, for girl definitely we will teach, but then for boy many parents are not teaching that, even though in modern society. So should be very much aware. And then not only about that, they should parents should also teach about the health issues arises to the women, especially about this menstrual health. If they are, I don't know, even in modern society, why many people will be hesitant to talk about this to the boys. Even in schools, teachers will not so much inclusive about talking to this. Many schools, not every school, but then many schools have this awareness, but then many schools still don't have that inclusivity, especially if they are in rural area. Definitely they won't talk about this. So if teachers, schools, education is a second step, but then as a primary agency, the parents, the family members should teach them how, what are the health issues which affects the women. Especially they should very much teach about this menstrual health. They, unless and until if the parents teach about that, they are not going to understand about it, why periods come, how periods come. And definitely what is wrong, they can show the pad and say this is used for what and why. Actually the thing is, many girls itself will be hesitant to talk, to open a pad or to talk about that in especially in if they in especially in workplace or colleges, because they were socialized in that way. That is the reason for that. So first thing is, the parents, especially the mother, should be very much open and to talk about that to the girl as well as the boy, because many times girl is itself not knowing what happening in her body, why the periods are coming. So if girl should know, the mother should tell, then only the girl will know. If they know, only when they can talk to the boys about this openly. So that, and we should teach the children, both girls and boys, it's a very normal act. It is not a very strange thing that everybody should hide about it. If we hide that to the boys, definitely they think it is something very peculiar, and they won't know what is periods, why the periods come. And if we in small age, if we don't teach them, even they become, after getting married, if the wife or children says that they have periods, they have this pain, they are not definitely they will not understand, and definitely they will refuse to provide that sanitary pads, and even they refuse to provide budget for that, because they are not socialized about that fully. But then nowadays in books, there we have this lessons, like how to, for cleanliness of the pads and so on, which are everybody will be studying. But even though when they study that, teachers are refusing to explain about that. So the something they are doing rotary memory and not understanding what is that. So first, teachers should be very much open to talk about this, which is not a very important sin. People are were not hesitant to talk about the rapes that are committed in the society, or not hesitant to talk about different acts which are very much vulgar and illegal. But then, which is, people are hesitant to talk about the act, health, hormone change which is happening inside the physical body, which is very very normal. So should be very much open. The parents should be very much open to talk about this to the children. Then only the child will know about it. So after marriage also, he will be in understanding with the what the woman faces in health issues, and why, what is her mood, and why she was like that. He would be able to understand with her face reactions itself. So that if they know about the health issues of women, like why, how pregnancy comes, or what are the stages the woman passes through in after pregnancy, before pregnancy, and after borning the baby, and why periods comes, how periods comes, why we use those pads, everything they should know. That is not something we should not talk about that. So the parents should be open to talk about it. Then only the, if another gender want to understand our thing, we should openly talk about that. If we should openly talk about that, and the men also should openly, we should be open to understand about this. Then only we will have this harmony in homes as well as in workplace, and we'll have inclusivity in among genders. So anything will related to women's health or anything should be taught to the men during their childhood itself, to the boys. That will make good gender socialization and makes the person as a good family member and a good person even in workplace. So the main thing I wanted to say is gender socialization is very very important. Like other aspects we are teaching to the children in terms of health, or in terms of greeting others, in terms of traditions, everything. This is also very very important that a person should teach. We should not the parents should not be hesitant to talk about this kind of things. So I hope you all like this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If and don't forget to click the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you. Pause recording button.